Have you ever wanted to talk about important global topics in English, but you didn't know the right words to use? Maybe you've heard about International Women's Day, but you're not sure how to explain it, discuss it, or share your opinion confidently.
That's such a common feeling. Many English learners can handle daily conversations, ordering coffee, making small talk, but when the topic becomes social, cultural, or meaningful, suddenly it feels harder to speak naturally.
Exactly. So today, we're going to help you feel comfortable and confident talking about International Women's Day in real English, the kind of English people actually use in conversations at work, school, or with friends.
We'll talk about what the day means, why it matters, and how you can express your thoughts clearly, even if this topic feels a little serious.
If you enjoy practicing real-life conversations like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the English Talk channel.
All right, let's get into today's conversation.
Leo, can you believe it's already March again? I keep seeing posts about International Women's Day everywhere.
I know, it really stands out this time of year. Social media, workplaces, schools, everyone seems to be talking about it. It's one of those global events that feels both historical and very current at the same time.
That's true. For anyone watching who may not be completely familiar, International Women's Day is celebrated every year on March 8th. It recognizes the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women.
And it also raises awareness about gender equality, which is still an ongoing issue in many parts of the world.
Right, and that word, equality, is really important here. Equality means giving everyone the same rights, opportunities, and respect, regardless of gender.
That's a key word to remember, equality. It comes up a lot in discussions about this day. Some people might wonder, why do we even need a special day? What would you say to that?
I'd say that days like this help us pause and reflect. It's easy to move through life without thinking about the progress that's been made, or the challenges that still exist. A specific day gives people a moment to focus.
That makes sense. It's not just about celebration, it's also about awareness.
Exactly. Awareness means understanding that something exists and recognizing its importance.
So it's both celebration and reflection.
Right. It's a combination of honoring achievements and acknowledging that there's still work to be done. When you think about International Women's Day, what comes to mind first?
Honestly, I think about the women in my own life. My mother, my teachers, friends, colleagues, the people who shaped who I am. It becomes personal very quickly.
I relate to that. It's easy to talk about big global movements, but when you think about the individual women who influenced you, it feels more meaningful.
Absolutely. And that's something our viewers can practice saying in English. For example, when I think about International Women's Day, I think about the women who influenced my life.
That's a beautiful sentence structure. Simple, natural, and clear.
Anna, sometimes I hear people use the word empowerment when talking about this day. Could you explain that in a simple way?
Of course, empowerment means giving someone the confidence, tools, and opportunities to take control of their own life. It's about strength and independence.
So when people say women's empowerment, they're talking about helping women have equal opportunities and the ability to make their own decisions.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Got it. Empowerment. That's a powerful word. No pun intended.
Fair enough.
Now let's imagine a real-life situation. Suppose someone at work says, "What does International Women's Day mean to you?" How could someone answer naturally?
They could say something like, "To me, International Women's Day is a reminder of how far we've come in terms of equality and how important it is to continue supporting fairness and opportunity for everyone."
That sounds very natural, not too complicated, but thoughtful.
Or if someone prefers something shorter, they could say, "I see it as a day to appreciate the contributions women make in every area of life."
That's a great example. It's flexible. You can adjust it depending on how formal the situation is.
Do you think International Women's Day is celebrated the same way everywhere?
Not exactly. In some countries, it's a major public holiday with events, speeches, and even gifts. In others, it's more about social campaigns and discussions.
Right. In some places, people give flowers or small presents. In others, there are conferences or marches focused on activism.
And that word activism might be new for some learners. Activism refers to taking action to support social or political change.
Thanks for clarifying that. So, activism is about actively trying to improve something in society.
Exactly.
Sometimes conversations about equality can become emotional. How can English learners express opinions respectfully?
That's such an important question. You can use phrases like, in my opinion, from my perspective, I believe that. These phrases soften your opinion and make it sound respectful rather than aggressive.
That's true. And you can also say, I understand different viewpoints, but I think...
That's a great strategy. It shows openness while still sharing your perspective.
Some learners might feel nervous discussing topics related to gender or equality. What would you tell them?
First, I'd say it's completely normal to feel that way. These topics can feel serious, personal, or even sensitive. If you feel a little uncomfortable, that doesn't mean your English is bad. It just means the topic matters.
That's such an important distinction. Sometimes learners think, I'm nervous, so my English must not be good. But that's not necessarily true.
Exactly. And here's something practical. If you don't feel comfortable sharing your opinion, or if you honestly don't know what to say, you can say that politely in English.
That's a great point. What would that sound like?
You could say something like, I'm still learning about this topic, so I don't feel ready to share a strong opinion yet. Or, I don't know enough about this subject to say something meaningful.
That sounds thoughtful, not weak.
Right. It actually sounds mature and respectful. Another simple option is, I haven't thought deeply about this before, but I'm open to learning more.
I love that sentence. It shows curiosity instead of fear.
Exactly. You don't need perfect vocabulary. You don't need a long speech. Even one clear sentence is enough.
That's reassuring. Communication isn't about sounding perfect. It's about expressing your thoughts clearly and respectfully.
Absolutely. And topics like this are part of real life. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and the more confident you'll feel handling meaningful conversations in English. If someone simply wants to show appreciation on this day, what could they say?
They could say, Happy International Women's Day to all the incredible women who inspire us every day.
That sounds warm and genuine.
Or something even simpler. Today we celebrate the strength, resilience, and achievements of women everywhere.
That word, resilience, might be new for some learners.
Good point. Resilience means the ability to stay strong and recover from difficulties.
That's a powerful word to add to your vocabulary.
Do you think International Women's Day is becoming more visible each year?
It seems that way. With social media and global communication, more people are aware of it than ever before.
I agree, and that visibility helps continue important conversations.
Absolutely. Change doesn't happen overnight, but awareness is often the first step.
And that brings us to the end of today's conversation about International Women's Day.
We hope this discussion helped you feel more comfortable talking about meaningful global topics in English.
Remember, you don't need complicated grammar or advanced vocabulary to express thoughtful ideas. Clear, simple English is powerful.
If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the English Talk channel. Your support helps us continue creating natural, real-life English conversations for you.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and don't be afraid to talk about important topics.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone, and happy learning.